No pressure. All right. There y'all go. Y'all see it? We rolling? All right, we rolling. We like Birdman. Lucious and Friend Podcast, episode 133. I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. I got my friends is with me. I got Kat here. I got BJ here. How y'all doing? How was y'all's week?
My week was pretty good. Can't complain about it. I really did nothing.
Summer just kicked off.
Yeah, I did. Dropped my daughter off to her dad, so summer definitely kicked off.
Oh, that's what's up. How does that feel? How long is your daughter going?
She's gone for a month.
Oh, I bet you that's a break.
It is a break.
Wine, mimosas, brunch.
You would think that, but really, I don't do nothing, so it's not really nothing big for me. So I just don't got to cook every day.
Mm, gotcha.
It's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Man. Cause I be in here struggling, boy. My girl. Boy, I be so happy when she cook. I'm gonna bring you some buffalo chicken dip. All right, good. I was gonna eat a couple noodles.
That do sound good.
That shit fire. BJ, how was your week? Civilian.
My week was cool. Didn't do much of nothing. We did go see that new animated Spider-Man movie. If y'all into superhero movies, you should absolutely go see that shit. It's really,
So it was good.
really good.
That's what I heard. I heard it was very good.
So
Really
what was
good.
they saying about who was it? Like telling people not to watch it because he was dating a white girl.
Yeah, so that's Dr. Umar.
Okay.
And
He's dating a snow bunny.
you know what I
He
mean?
doesn't call it white girl. He calls it a snow
No, but
Yeah.
bunny.
my bad. Correct.
I just don't, it's a cartoon. And then also, I just never subscribe to the telling people who they should love
Right.
situation. I just never got that. Like, I understand, like, you for the empowerment of our people, and I appreciate that. But you also can't put restrictions on our people at the same time by telling them that they can't marry and date outside the race. That don't make sense to
Exactly.
me. That part is where dude be losing me with that shit. But anyway,
I get what y'all saying, but I had a conversation with my pops the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he too has a problem with black men that speak for the empowerment of black people to have a white wife. And I don't get like how you speak on black topics if you got a white wife. That's how
They
be.
can't speak on black topics, is what you're saying?
yeah,
Yeah, like they look at you different. Like, who are you for the?
Okay, so I be watching stuff. So I don't know if y'all watch what is it called? College Hill Celebrity.
Okay.
And it was what's her name? New York. I know her as New York, but she has another name. They were talking about Tiffany. They were talking about they were like in a class, like a college course. I think it was Black African Studies, and she was saying like she has a white fiance, and when they talk about stuff or when stuff comes up about black people, she feels like she is going against her own race, and like she can't even look at him sometimes.
That's wild.
So I was like, I didn't understand that, but
yeah, I don't get it. Like you still black, regardless of if you married or engaged to somebody outside the race. You still a black person. You still grew up with the black experience, so you still know what that's like, and you still deal with that every day. Um, yeah, I just think too often because like that's the same rhetoric that like Nazis be saying.
But in
Oh,
reverse.
don't take the bloodline by dating outside the race. Like, keep it white, and I don't know. I don't agree with that at all. You can love who you love, but love who you love, but still remember like the black experience, and I think that you can do both.
I forget who the actual person he was talking about, but yeah. That's on the basis of that, like, yo, bro, you got a white wife, bro. What you know about black empowerment and shit?
That don't make sense.
I'm just saying.
That don't make sense to me at all.
I'll be here.
Because that man still grew up a black man. He's still a black man right now. He still can go in the wrong part of America. Actually, quiet as kept, I think about it. If he pull up in the wrong town in America with his white wife in the car, he gonna get it worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that interracial dating is tough, boy. It's tough on
It
your
is.
soul.
So
Interracial dating is, I don't know who don't talk about this shit, but that shit is tough. You gotta be comfortable in your skin.
for sure.
Definitely so.
Because
Because
you
that's
don't
not
get
gonna
it.
happen.
I done been on dates, boy, and just felt it. Just like, oh man, like, oh, they looking at us.
Yeah. The one white woman that I dated for a short period of time, it was we went to Denny's, and it was like a group full of, it was like 4 black chicks at a table. And then I'm talking about, we walked in there, and the entire time we was in there was like this tension.
Mhm.
So
Bro, I went on a date with a Mexican girl in Texas at an IHOP. And that shit, boy, I was getting it from both directions. The Mexican dude was looking at me. The black girls was looking at me. I'm like, yo, son, I don't know if I'm built for this shit. I don't know. Fuck that. But my week was good. My week was dope. I just hit my 10th year in comedy. So shout out to me. Give myself a pat on the back.
that's awesome.
And I've come to realize that 90% of my peers have never seen me without a hat. I go into the comedy club last night. I go in my little zaddy outfit, shoes, no socks, ankles out. And I go to the comedy club, get up to the ticket booth, and the lady says, the owner, who's booked me a million times, she looks at me and says, yes, sir, you can go to ticket booth and then come to me with the ticket, and I was like, ma'am, it's me, Lucious, man. She's like, I've never seen you without a hat. And I was like, I need to go hat this a little bit more. People don't know who I am.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you, Cuzzo. Now, I also want to talk about, I'm never flying a cheap airline ever again in life.
Which one you fly?
I flew Frontier. And I didn't know Frontier was bad until like a week before I left for Vegas. I'm watching the news and they give like a list of the top airlines, right? And I'm like, top 5 or whatever. And I'm like, let Frontier be in that top 5. So then they go to the worst. And Frontier was number 1 worst.
Over Spirit?
Over Spirit. Actually, they said Spirit ain't that bad. Never flown Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Never flown what you want airlines. But yeah, Frontier is terrible. It's so bad. So we get on the plane, right? And for what I paid for these tickets, because Frontier is the one with the $5.99, like fly as much as you want pass.
Oh, okay.
So get on the plane, and my girl looks at me and says, "What's the password for the Wi-Fi?" I was like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "Yeah. What's the code for the Wi-Fi?" It's like they didn't give us no code for the Wi-Fi. So we sitting in the front seats. Usually that means first class. No, this is everybody who could buy a ticket. Plane was raggedy. And then I didn't know when they switched up the damn food options. You know what I'm talking about? Like it used to be with certain flights, yeah, you get like some cookies and shit. Like on this flight, no, you had to buy everything a la carte. They're selling gummy bears for like $5 a bag. That shit was wild. I was like, damn, when did we get to this shit on the damn flight? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a good one is. I mean, I've flown United, Delta, American Airlines, like, but I've never sat in first class. I want to see what the hell the difference is. There's a reason why people pay extra.
Yeah, I think when you're talking about what's worth the money for like a first class, and I've never flown in first class either, but I think the only one that would be like worth the money is if you're going across the water somewhere.
Yeah.
Because
They say
that's
you
like,
get more leg room and shit like that.
that's like a 9-some hour flight. But if you're going from Kentucky to Vegas, for the amount of money that they trying to charge you for that first class seat, that's not worth it.
No. And most of the cheaper airlines don't have a first class, and it's like you're not sitting in first class on Southwest.
Yeah, Frontier, they don't. All the seats are the same. I flew on there once. I actually flew from Sacramento to Vegas. And yeah, you're right. You just gotta get on that bitch first.
You ever get in the car with somebody and you realize like all they lights is on and shit? You ever get in the car with somebody and you realize like every light the known to man is on in this car, like the oil light, the battery light. That's how it feels riding on Frontier. That's how it felt. It's like, nigga, I know they damn transmission fluid is low or something on here. Yeah, but I don't know any good ones. I was thinking maybe y'all flew.
I've only flown Delta and American Airlines.
Yeah, American Airlines got me fucked up too. And they charge you. Okay, so you know, like the little sticker that you put on your bag as soon as you get it. Right? That tells the name of the airport or whatever. On Frontier, if you don't do that yourself, they charge you $25.
For them to do it? I thought they did it.
No, now they got like little kiosks you can go to, but if you get all the way up there and you ain't had it done yet, they charge you $25 for that. I was like, no, bro.
I mean, I would say that's probably stemmed from don't nobody really fuck with them, so now they need to find ways to get money. Yeah, like I said, the little flight from Sac to Vegas was 45 minutes, so that's why I took them. But anything longer than that, nah. But no, Delta's pretty cool. American Airlines, they gotta count their fucking days with me.
Yeah, American Airlines, boy, they made us walk across the runway.
No, it's not even that. The last 3 times that I used them, like planes got delayed. One time, like I had to stay overnight in Dallas because our plane got delayed, so my connecting flight was missed. So I had to stay overnight in Dallas to go the next day. Like they always do that shit. Like I don't think that I'll be fucking with them anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good motherfucking. But them damn tickets be so goddamn costly, boy. Frontier be like $85, bro. What we gonna charge you for bags? We're gonna charge you for. You end up paying the same fucking price.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah, like everything you buy is a la carte. So I don't know. Looking if you have some better suggestions. Southwest was cool until I found out y'all don't have assigned seats. And I don't like that shit.
Go to Delta, man.
What's the most ridiculous fee y'all come across this far? To me, it's self-serve checkout. You got the audacity to ask if I want a tip. Who that we tip? Real shit.
I ain't tipping if I gotta do anything myself.
Yo, speaking of which, yo, Walmart's getting like that too. Like, bro, y'all want me to bag these motherfuckers, pick them out, and y'all want me to? Okay, all right, I got something for y'all. What they gonna do if everybody in Walmart just walk out?
Has y'all's Walmart stopped with the bags?
No.
Yeah, our Walmart's up here. Once they're out of bags, you got to bring your own bags to bag your groceries.
So with California, every store, like every
No
grocery
plastic, right?
store,
Yeah.
you have to pay for the bags regardless. It's like 10 cents or whatever per bag. But anytime you use one of their bags, you gotta pay. So we have these grocery bags that we keep like in the car. So then we go in there, we pay for our stuff, and then we put them in there. I mean, when I remember that shit, most of the time I don't, so I gotta pay for the fucking bags. But yeah, the whole state been doing that. California charge you to breathe too. It's like
That's
a
nuts.
tax on that.
Man. Yeah, I was a damn bagger.
Commissary.
Yeah, that's my first job. I used to make $100 a
Everybody's
day.
first job.
Yo,
The military was your
the only thing that suck about it is motherfucking working in the grocery store all day, so you spend all your tips. Damn, rotisserie chickens be smelling good over there, man. I'll get a rotisserie chicken, bro. Then my whole goddamn check. No, Walmart's wild, man. Because now they ain't got no people in there for real. And people, all they be doing is rushing you and shit.
Yeah, they try.
Y'all need to bag your girl. Like, yo, leave me the fuck up. I'm mad I gotta do this.
They're trying to get rid of having to pay human beings, man.
Man. Them motherfuckers would be like, oh yeah, this isn't my department. Bro.
Y'all remember when they first started doing that shit though? And motherfuckers was scanning tomatoes and taking out TVs.
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
They said last year that they lost over $1 billion in revenue.
Bro, how can you blame? Like, motherfucker, I didn't come up here. Like, if it's 10 items or less, bag your own shit. But, yo, if I got a grocery cart full of shit, I do not want to bag this shit.
Not at all.
That's why I appreciate Kroger. They still got baggers. They try to get rid of their asses too. Niggas over here, boy. What y'all want to talk about? What topics we got?
You didn't come with topics?
Yeah. I'm doing it to buy time while I find the actual links and shit.
You said you had some, right?
Yeah, we had some. We got some shit. Okay. Right now, I had something. Okay. See if I can get up my reading skills. It says, my friend just broke up with his lady last night, and I want y'all's opinion on this weird reason. Okay, so he's doing financially well in life, and she considered herself a baddie. Now he drives a 2023 Benz the baddie takes to work. They've been dating for a year, and her birthday, he wanted to do something nice for her. She kept complaining about taking the Benz and how bad she wanted a car of her own. Yet he picks her up at time. Hold on. Yes, he picks her up at time and let her get her own keys when needed. But she wanted her own car. So for her birthday, he buys her a used 2003 Altima, fully loaded with 163,000 miles on the dash. She felt offended because she wanted a new car with 0 mileage on it. His reason was she's a new driver, and her reason to break up was he's too cheap. Plus, she knows her worth. Who's wrong here?
She wrong.
I said both.
Yeah, you say both.
Yeah, I say both.
Why
Because this chick considers herself a baddie.
Well, she consider herself a baddie. You don't need no man for no car. I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying, she considers herself a baddie. So the mindset of these women, it's not like he dated her for a year. So I'm pretty sure she had plenty of spoiled brat moments. And to think that if he buys her a car and she not appreciated, like, bro.
Hey, is this your serious take, or is this your?
I'm like, yo, I've seen the baddies, and they don't seem pleasant to date. Now, when you dated one for a year, you already know what the hell she about. Like, that's what I'm saying. No, she's wrong as shit. You ain't paying for the shit. Hell, if you wanted a damn Benz, you get your own fucking Benz. I get that.
Part. So
Yeah.
I'm not understanding where he would have where he would be wrong at.
Yeah,
the type of women you date, sometimes you can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some certain type of people be like, nah, a good first date for me is not Applebee's or whatever. And I get that. There's some people like, nah, we going to Ruth Chris on the first date, or I ain't dating. Well, she is not for me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I really feel.
yeah. Thank you, Keisha.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I agree.
Shout out to Keisha, man. Appreciate that. Because I don't know what the fuck this dude is talking about.
I'm just saying. I'm saying the mindset of the women in that position. Like,
Yeah, but just
they not gonna accept that shit. But I'm sure for a year, this is the first spoiled brat moment you had. It might not have been on a bigger of a level or whatever.
Yeah, but that just because that's your mindset, that doesn't make it right. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I'm just trying to give some pushback. We all agree and go to the next topic. That's just 3 minutes.
Well, I mean, we don't have to just skip over it, but that's why I asked the question. Like, is this a real thing or this is you playing devil's advocate? I just got my answer.
Yeah, I'm on
You know
some
what I mean?
devil's advocate.
No, like people don't owe you shit. If somebody does something nice for you, gotta get you a whole vehicle, right? Like, be grateful. Because he didn't have to get you nothing, right?
Right. And that's the generation we live in. These motherfuckers is not grateful. I want to go to Jamaica. Well, you need to get some Jamaica money.
You know what? Maybe it is his fault.
Yeah, like, you know what you're dealing with. She considers herself a baddie. Nobody else considers this chick a baddie but you.
But no,
she has the baddie attitude, the baddie everything. So you know what comes with that. So at the end of the day, when some spoiled brat shit, she breaks up with you because you too cheap. So y'all been together a year, and this is the first time you showed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
it. Weird.
Cotton or chain inspired decorum. She be getting her college word bad.
What is something someone would never find in your home?
A white woman.
Like a melanated.
What would you never find? Probably paper plates or plastic cups.
You would what?
You will never find that in my home.
Why? You like washing dishes?
I don't like washing dishes. That's what a dishwasher's for. But I don't like eating off of paper plates.
Why not? Oh, please go deeper. This is something good.
I've never ate off a paper plate when I was younger. My mom always put our stuff on. Well, my mom was bougie, so. But.
Does it make the food taste better?
No, it's the presentation for me.
Okay. You will never find an apron or a duster.
A duster? You don't dust?
I do, but I don't do it with a duster.
What do you do it with?
I got old wash rag, and I'll wipe the shit down. It just, you know, something about my masculinity. I can't have a duster in my apartment, you know.
So you be getting on ladders and reaching up high to get that?
No, I'm 6'3" with 6'8". They don't make apartments. They don't have like big ass ceilings or nothing.
So you can reach the corner of your ceiling?
Hell, I can reach that just stand there. That's easy. My ceilings ain't that high.
Bro, that's
like the okay, Lucious.
Yeah, I can reach
corner of the corner of your spot. You could just stand and just
my arms are long, bro. Like real shit.
First of all, pause.
It was cleaner, right?
No, let me pause it.
Like I have long arms too, man. But like, if you can just stand up regular,
right in the corner,
the corner of your shit. I don't know. I'll have to stand up and test it, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I got it.
I feel like you a little bit taller than me, but not by much.
Nah, I could reach it though. Like real shit.
And white, we're not talking about reaching. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
That ass.
He said he had to teach it.
I had to teach a woman about giving me a damn paper plate. That fires me up. Never give me a paper plate.
See, I'm
He
like,
had to learn her up real quick.
Don't you ever give me a paper plate. You hear me?
Hey.
Water ain't enough. He said, I had to teach you about giving me a paper plate. Goddamn, you can give me no fucking paper plate.
I eat off a paper plate.
Yeah, every day, all day.
I
Ain't you gotta wash
life
dishes?
different. Yeah. Is the food good? Cool.
Does it taste better off of? Am I missing something?
I mean, but you know,
it's just
people just
to me.
yeah, people have their preferences and stuff.
Oh yeah, you know, right now they don't like none of her food touching.
She did say that.
No,
I used to eat mine like that. Like I wouldn't mix anything. I would eat everything one by
separately.
one. Like wouldn't mix it or nothing. But now I'm a mixing food.
That makes
sense. Going off about this paper plate. Going off about this paper plate. How my food gonna fit on a paper plate? Yeah, man, you be mad as fuck at Thanksgiving, Bobby. Hell no. What else we got?
What else we got?
What we got? What we got? Hold up. Yeah, I don't like doing dishes either. That's why I eat off paper plate. Sorry. I don't folks away. I got all that shit. I just don't use it. I ain't washing no damn dishes. What, I look like a woman? No, let me stop.
Okay, now let's just.
When's the last time y'all ironed clothes? When did we stop ironing clothes?
Years ago. Years.
I'll iron clothes like if I'm going to like an extravagant place or something like that, and it's like a lot of wrinkles in a dress or something like that. I don't iron. I steam, so I don't know.
Hell no, I don't iron clothes. Even dress clothes, it might be a little wrinkle. I just put them bitches on.
Well, no, my dress clothes, like I'll send them to the cleaners. I guess that counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put those.
But you physically ain't doing the shit.
No, definitely. Actually, it depends on how wrinkled the shirt is. Like if it's a
yes, it sure does.
If it has a but I don't dry my shirts though, because when you dry your shirts, they shrink. So yeah, there actually, now I think about it, bro. Like like there are some times where I do need to iron my shirt because it just be too fucking wrinkled.
Mm-mm. Fuck that, I don't iron shit. I do if I'm going somewhere, like I'll iron the shirt or whatever. I don't want to be out there all wrinkled
Did
up.
you stop ironing? Lucious,
Huh?
I remember you used to iron your clothes.
Yeah, because back in the day, that was cool to have a little crease in your pants.
Yeah.
I lived in Texas. You want that motherfucker to stand up without you being in them. Like you want them to be, you want the bitches to sound like what's the little sweatsuits, the windbreaker shit. That's what you want. Yeah, see, yeah. Hell no. All right, okay. Here's a question. Have y'all ever been? I ain't gonna say not played, but like been lied to about something, and found out later that it was a lie. What I'm talking about is I seen there's a viral video going, where this girl was like she met this athlete, right? And he was in a Lambo, and I guess they hung out, went on a couple dates. First date, you know what I'm saying? They ended up in like a garage having sex on the top of the Lambo. Then the next day, they hey, look here, bro. Yeah, they had sex in the Lambo. And then the next day they went out, had sex again, and then like she was on vacation. They were all on vacation. I guess it was on some hot girl summer shit. And I guess when the guy left, instead of getting his name beforehand before you have sex, which would make a whole lot more sense, she looked up his name, and his name just happened to be Jesus Shuttlesworth. If you know anything about Jesus Shuttlesworth, that's a character that Ray Allen played in the movie He Got Game with Denzel Washington. So this whole time, she's been fucking this dude named Jesus Shuttlesworth, who's an athlete. And this dude ain't even a real basketball player. Nothing. I don't know if it was the dude's Lambo or what, but have you ever been played like that? The worst I done got was a goddamn wrong number. So I ain't never go thinking somebody's name was something and it wasn't even, but I wasn't smart enough to figure the shit out or something.
Ages ago, when I first started doing the online dating thing, I was communicating with this person who, their profile was, nice looking little female. And we was texting and going back and forth for maybe about a week and a half. And then they invited me to their crib. Mind you, we had never spoke on the phone prior to this. It was always like text. So then I drive over there and they was like, yeah, just call when you out front. So I followed instructions. And so I'm like, I call, this dude answered the phone. And I'm like, oh, I must got the wrong number. He was like, no, you outside? I was like, I must got the wrong number. He was like, no, it's me. I was like, this a man though. And he's like, no, it's cool, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can come in, boom, boom. And I'm like, nah, I don't think I will. He's like, no, you just, don't worry about it. Like, I'll deep throat it. I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, sir, please lose my number. And then I drove off. I was so thankful that I didn't walk up to the door. Like, I was still in my car when I called. So I just put that shit on D and then left. You know what I mean? But yeah. That was probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life, maybe. I don't know.
Cause I met the homies that give out the wrong name all the damn time.
But why?
And like, I don't understand it either. I don't be getting it. I've never given out the wrong name because that's weird. I mean, motherfuckers do it all the time.
I mean, I do it on vacation, like girls trips. I'll give out the wrong name.
What's the purpose though?
Because you don't want nobody to know your real name. Like, I'm one night only, I'm from out of town. You don't need to know my name. That's just something I feel like some girls do on girls trips.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Like, it's not going to be like a long distance type relationship or nothing like that. So
that's why I used to ask. Like, if me somebody be like, so what's your name, ma'am? And they'd be like, Tina. And I'd be like, so is that your real name or is that just the name you want to give me today? Sometimes it'll work. They'd be like, no, my real name is Sherry or whatever the fuck.
But how you come back from that? Like, say you've been talking to Tina and Tina ain't Tina, and Tina tells you 2-3 weeks later.
Well, is the pussy good?
Amazing.
Then it don't matter.
Yeah, motherfuckers just cry. I ain't no motherfucker was shooting women over, goddamn, not giving them their numbers. So I get it.
Yeah.
I tell you, the crazy thing I seen was a motherfucker. I'm at the comedy club chilling, just up there, and this dude goes to pays for a ticket, walks in the room, looks around, and leaves. Like, what the fuck was that about? Well, I guess he came in looking for a specific woman because her car was parked in the parking lot where the comedy club was. And he paid $20, $30 to just walk in there and look around and then leave. I'm like, yeah, that's a level crazy. I ain't,
But you know what made him like that, though? You know what it was.
Yeah.
It's always
Great
the
vagina.
same thing. It's always the same thing.
Great vagina.
Man, we gotta be better humans, man. Fuck.
That motherfucker crazy, bro. I'm not paying $20. I'm gonna watch the show then. If I can't find the fuck, I'm gonna get these laughs in real quick.
Oh, he need to find her. He need to know where she at.
That boy putting his hand on her hood and everything.
He need to talk to her now.
Man. And he got to walk the strip. So that mother left. I don't know where that girl was. I hopefully she beat him back so she could act like she was there the whole time. So. What else we got? We got anything for fuck shit? 36.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's kind of early, ain't it?
I know. I'm just pulling shit out now.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I've got to be a little bit more organized.
The fuck is you going?
We run through topics so quick.
Sometimes. What is something that will immediately annoy y'all? Mine is when somebody cuts me off while talking. That will fire me up more than anything in this world. Also, if I'm watching something with somebody, and we're watching it for the first time, but then that somebody asking me about the program that we watching for the first time, don't do that. Because what I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm learning at the same time.
Why do they do that? Like, bro, I don't fucking know. I'm trying to watch it though.
Don't do that.
What annoys me? I'll tell you what annoys me. When somebody does something, complains about it, asks for your advice just so they can hear you talk and not take your advice. That burns me the fuck up. And still complain about it. What do you think I should do? You give the solution. They ain't the solution they want to hear. So then they just complain about it. But they not doing shit to fix it. That irks me. That'll get me irritated quick.
I think what irks me is having to repeat myself.
Unexpected view of somebody's ass crack. Because you know they can feel it. A funny story about that. So my cousin, I have a cousin that he a little wild sometimes. So he had 2 girlfriends at one point. And he was on the phone with his girlfriend, and I'm just out there in my world, just smoking a black or whatever. And I guess he's trying to tell her, this is before map. I mean, this is like MapQuest days. So one of the girlfriends is lost, and he's trying to tell her how to get back. And I guess she starts arguing with him, and all of a sudden I hear, "Bitch, don't you ever overtalk me." And she's on speaker, and she was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, yo, son, you just really got mad over that. So yeah, I just don't like repeating myself. I gave my damn point of view. Like, do whatever the fuck you want with it, but don't fucking complain about it after you ain't do nothing to fix it. What you got, Catherine?
I already said mine, but you were over talking.
Oh, my bad. What'd you say?
I don't like to repeat myself. What you trying to make me do?
So I just literally did the thing that was annoying to you. That's dope. I like to repeat myself. What else we got?
That is also a good one.
Well,
But to add to your point as well, Lou, what really grinds my gears is when somebody, like you said, they'll bring you a problem, right? Ask for your opinion / solution. You provide that, right? And then they do the exact opposite of what you said. Shit goes left for them. But then they come back to you for like sympathy. Fam.
I told you that was gonna happen.
Fam. Yeah. I said this was what's gonna happen.
Yo, that shit drives me nuts too. You can get your point of view out, but don't be mad that I don't buy into your bullshit. Okay, what's up, buddy? Yeah, like that shit drives me nuts. No, because I was on a podcast the other day and they got to talking about COVID conspiracies. And I'm just like, bro, I don't give a fuck personally. But what if the government did it? And I'm like, bro, I don't care. It's like, what are you gonna do about it at the end of the day? If the government say, yeah, we was fucking out with the COVID, what you gonna do the next day? If the government came out today and been like, okay, yeah, bro, we was fucking with y'all. We just y'all experiments. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. It's a good question. Damn, what's something else I'd like to ask?
Or somebody try to make you remember somebody that you got to keep telling them. Nah,
I don't remember.
I don't remember. You don't remember? Hey.
Or they say the name 3 times.
Yeah.
I feel
Musty Lucious over there. He used to be in the South End.
I feel like that statement is only directed towards our parents.
Oh, yeah, they'd be like, you don't remember that? They used to come around you when you was little.
Yeah, you know, such you was like,
like I am 38.
yeah.
How am I supposed to remember somebody from when I was 3?
I'll tell you what, I will not stand for that comment from anybody anymore at 39. Yeah, man, I remember you. You was just little bitty boy. Don't say that to me no more.
Little bitty boy.
Don't say that to me. I'm
Get your
grown
weird
as
ass fuck
hell.
out of here. I'm fucking weirdo. What else we got? Got any sports news? We ain't got none of that, do we?
Game 2 tonight.
Dude.
What did they say about John Morant? They won't let us know his
Oh, they finna give his ass a damn death penalty.
after the finals.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Yeah, they finna give it to him.
So
They
they
don't
just
make an example out of him. Definitely.
Yo, the NBA funny. They funny as hell. Because you know that's just like, so when the finals is over, they know nobody give a shit about the NBA.
Yeah, and just keep it going for another week.
Yeah, so it's like we want to be relevant still for a while. So we're gonna wait till after the finals is over. Just be you already know, you already made your decision. Put it out there, let them serve it, and be done.
Mm-hmm.
What's a job y'all was like? Because during the pandemic, it showed like games and shit. You know, they got like professional tag and shit that people compete in, and they make a lot of money doing that shit. What's a job? Because there's a dude named Joey Chestnut. If you, we could talk about that too. But that's a dude named Joey Chestnut, and every year on the 4th of July, this dude eats 30 to 40 hot dogs in a 5-minute period and makes millions of dollars. Does that make y'all feel any type of way when y'all see people? And I mean, that's a skill. I don't know when you go about learning that skill. I don't know when you just hang up shit and you be like, you know, I'm never working at McDonald's again. I'm gonna eat hot dogs. I'm gonna make millions of dollars doing that. How y'all feel about those people?
I mean,
because it seems talented. I was watching professional bull riding, pause. And that's the most wackiest shit I ever seen in my damn life.
So, you know what's funny? We wait to Pride Month to say
Glizzy
Paul
Guzzler.
52 times in the episode.
The Glizzy Guzzler.
Yeah, I mean, he found something he good at. He making money about it. I ain't mad at him. I mean, people do that shit every day. There's cats right now. Like I play video games for hours at the crib for free. Right now, it's cats that can get on YouTube, get video games for hours. They making millions of dollars.
Bro, they got like a whole video game like section where like they sell out like Staples Center in LA or Cryptocurrency Center, whatever you gonna call it, and they play video games.
Yeah, the little I forget what year it was, but it was like some 14-year-old boy that won some Call of Duty tournament and won like $3 million.
Yeah, come on, man. And here my dumb ass is playing the shit by myself in solo mode for free.
Yeah.
Just as good, no motherfucker.
But as his parents, though, what you gonna tell him?
Bro.
Nothing. Keep on playing.
Hey, that's the argument. Hey, you ain't always gonna have a calculator, but you can't play video games as a job.
Yeah,
like I can. I just made $3 million. How much you make? That 50,000. Working security. All right. WWE tournament. Hell, we used to play the fuck out of them games too. To realize, well, we kind of like, damn, we kind of missed our era a little bit. Because remember, the internet for us was just getting the rosters live and shit, like on some dial-up. Now you got mugs like they play it on YouTube and shit. I just never got into it.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I don't really like people that much.
He run the house. Hey, Daddy, what I tell you about not taking out the trash?
Hey, you don't take that trash out. You ain't getting
yeah, bro, I'm the breadwinner in here. I made $3 million. What y'all doing? You know, Mom, it's time to have a conversation about not pulling your weight.
But even did off a video game when millions of
12.
dollars. It's crazy, bro.
12. You know who Shannon Sharp is, Cat?
Is that the?
He's on one of those debate shows.
He's on what?
He's on First Take TV show. Nah,
no, it's not First.
It's like it's not. I mean, Undisputed. I'm sorry, Undisputed.
Undisputed.
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, Skip.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you didn't see the meme.
Okay.
Well, it was announced this week that he is leaving the show. And I guess that's big news because he can finally get a bag. If he hasn't already been getting one.
Work with somebody who's a racist, so I mean.
Hey. So Skip. What do you think that does for that show when he leaves?
They gonna find somebody else.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna do. They gonna find somebody else.
Yeah, I'm sure Skip Bayless has had somebody in mind to replace Shannon for a while now because he probably saw that this was coming. Like for all of his faults, and there are a lot of them, he ain't no stupid man.
No.
I'm sure he got somebody waiting in the wing, but I feel bad for whoever that is.
Oh, yeah. Because now you got to establish yourself, and Skip could be a bit disrespectful at times.
A bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to be kind.
And Shannon definitely brought a lot of people to that show. Like he was the only reason people were watching. So but I stopped watching that show ages ago because it's always the same shit. It's LeBron or the Cowboys. I don't have time for that shit. I don't want to hear about neither one of those subjects.
Nah, I think Mike Irvin works for the NFL Network. But he does appear on ESPN.
Do he?
I forgot. Damn, I forgot about the bullshit. He don't. Hey, they might bring him back in. Michael Irvin just be yelling though. He like Ric Flair. He just be yelling for no reason.
But Shannon did the same shit.
Yeah, but no, it's Michael Irvin just. And you don't know what Michael Irvin you gonna get. Michael Irvin be super happy sometimes. And Cameron's like, we can get Michael Irvin for a kilo of cocaine.
Now that's a show people need to watch.
Oh, Mason Cameron?
Yeah, it is what it is. Everybody needs to watch that shit on YouTube.
What's it called?
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Them dudes are hilarious.
Kwame Brown, man, he's sharing it quick. Shannon's all right, though. Yeah, best wishes to him. And that's what's up, news. Congratulations to all the seniors graduating. Good luck. This shit hard than a motherfucker. Good luck.
I have a question.
What?
When did every grade in all of school get a graduation? Because I'm fucking.
Bro. My child third.
5th and 8th, right? And then high school. I mean,
no, it was 5th and then high school.
Oh, I'm sorry, kindergarten, 5th. Was it 8th grade and then senior?
Nah, I ain't.
Fam.
That motherfucker was the 5th grade. It was like yeah, we didn't have a 5th grade graduation. Like we had like so what I went to was an intermediate school. So that was like 4th and 5th. That's it. And then like when I was in Texas, I went to a 9th grade center. So like the 9th grade center to get you acclimated with what high school is supposed to be like, and then they throw you in there as a sophomore with all the juniors and seniors. But we never had no graduation.
Yeah, I don't recall us having a graduation when I went to sixth. Well, with because my class was the first class that moved 6th grade to middle school, at least in St. Louis. Because they used like the class right before me, 6th grade was in elementary school still. But then when we moved to 6th grade, it moved to middle school. But yeah, we ain't had no graduation. I'm just saying, timeline just full of like, oh, we're graduating to the 4th grade. Wait a minute.
Yeah, and this prom shit is getting ridiculous too. Yo, this prom shit is getting nuts.
You don't like the dresses in the?
Come on, man.
I just want to know, when did they start allowing dudes to step on the dresses? Like, I don't understand that.
It's like the Met Gala out there. I seen a girl with some snakes the other day. My daughter killed prom. Like, yo. I remember renting the tux, boy. That shit was like $150. And that was doing it. My dad didn't want, boy, you can wear one of my old suits.
Nah, I definitely rented tuxes.
Yeah, renting a tux, you had to go in there and get measured and all that shit. And that was a big deal.
When did you get your license, yo?
I was 20.
Okay, so yeah, you was like me and shit. Did you went to prom?
Yeah, we went in a limo though.
You went with a chick. Oh, you went with it. Yeah. Oh shit.
Nah, that shit was costly, bro. I wasn't even trying to brag like that.
Oh damn. No, my date had to drive because he had a license. I didn't. It was kind of embarrassing.
But I was in Europe though, so it's different. And wasn't nobody driving over there.
Oh, so not only was you in a limo, but you was in Europe.
Yeah, and then the second year we had it on the boat.
You
fancy. So I had to catch a bus. We all had a bus we caught, and then we rode the boat down the Rhine River.
Oh yeah, you hella fancy.
So our proms and shit was pretty lit. Yeah, we rode the limo. We was in the castle and shit. Yeah, who's bragging, you know?
Did you guys hear about that one boy? I guess graduation. They went on a boat and they dared him to jump off in the ocean.
But he died, right?
Well, they called off the search, so they never found him.
Yeah.
What happened? Hold up. Give me the context.
It was a graduation, and I guess a lot of the kids went like on a little boat ride for their graduation party or whatever. And there was this one boy, and his friends dared him to jump off the boat into the ocean, and he did it.
Wow.
And they don't know where he went, and so they were searching for him, and then they called off the search.
Well, damn. That's nuts, man. And I bet you their friends recorded the whole fucking thing and then panicked after.
They did record him in the ocean, too.
Silly,
like,
man.
Everything.
That's why you need people around you to be like, bro, don't do that stupid shit.
Also, I mean...
And those are your friends.
I mean, you could just be like, no.
Oh, right. You a bitch. I'll be a bitch tonight. I ain't gonna be a drowning bitch.
All right. I'll be a bitch then, but I'm gonna be alive. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Personal accountability, bro. Like, you could be like, nah, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna stay here on the boat where it's safe. Thanks.
I said a woman trying to apologize earlier today, and that shit was hilarious. Because she did everything but apologize. And then when they were like, so you're not going to apologize to the person? She was like, I said sorry. What do you want me to do? Like, but you didn't say it to the person. And that shit was hilarious.
Some people have real trouble with that.
That's just hilarious. If we dare you to, how come everybody ain't doing it if it's a dare?
Because they knew he would do it.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Because he wanted to be so cool, so liked. They used that against him, and now he gone.
You know what I never want to be? I never want to be the light that brightens up a room.
But you're a comedian.
You never want to be the light that brightens up the room?
Y'all don't watch serial killer documentaries and shit, right?
No, we do not.
Oh, man. So, like on Dateline and shit, every person that dies on there, she was just the light that lit up a room.
Oh, okay.
She was the light that lit up the room.
That was pretty good. Okay.
This is wild. What we got for fuck shit, Dad? Is that all the fuckery?
Yeah, I got one. Dude jumping off a boat because he got dared to do so.
I got one. Danny Lay.
Who?
Danny Lay, what's her name? The baby's baby mom.
Oh, getting arrested.
When she got the DUI.
Mm-hmm.
And was like 2 times over the legal limit. And I think she fractured somebody's vertebrae and shit. Crashed the car. Sad, man.
It is. What about the fart spray prank? Have y'all talked about that?
The who?
The fart spray prank.
What about it?
So 2 teens did a senior prank at their school, and they let off fart spray in the school, and like everybody had to be evacuated. About 7 people had to go to the hospital. So they're charging them as a felony, and they might get like 10 years.
They not gonna give them 10 years.
They really charging them though.
Yeah.
Charging them with a felony.
Yes. Because they're saying like it was like a chemical that they left off in the school.
But they didn't do it with ill intentions.
Wait,
right.
What color are these dudes?
I want to say I don't want to say they were Mexican, but they look like it.
Where was it? Is this Indiana?
No, I don't know where it was at. I want to say it might have been Texas. I'm not for sure.
Gotcha. Did y'all do senior pranks?
No.
No.
I just wanted to be done with school. I didn't have time for that extra shit.
Bro.
I just wanted to be out of there.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't remember nobody doing that shit either.
They did them at my school that I attended, but I just didn't participate.
Gotcha. Foul fuck shit. A football player has the audacity, I'm sure, the caucasity, which might be funny because it's Keisha. What's it called? Caucasity.
Audacity.
To say the N-word on his team. So as a teachable punishment, they transfer him to a 99.999% African American school to get an education and play for the team. That was a couple months ago, I believe. Well, the guy, he had to go to a HBCU or something like that. And then it was outraged that he was on the team playing after what he did.
I mean, he said the N-word. Like, okay. Learn him up, teach him up. Hopefully, you don't do it again. I think we give that shit a little bit too much power nowadays, bro. You know they be saying it in their house. You know they be saying that shit.
All right. And here's my thing. Here's my thing about the N-word. When you say N-word, you don't think N-word anyway. Okay?
What are you talking about?
When motherfuckers say, oh, he said the N-word. And it's like, yo, it's just, you just say a nigga in your head. Like, I'm not saying N-word.
Oh.
So when you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I don't. When somebody says, like when a white person says N-word, they're basically saying nigga.
No. That, I mean, that's the only way that they could tell the scenario without actually saying the word. So you got to kind of give them that pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they telling a story, right? They can't be like, yeah, he was in there and he said nigga. Because then you gonna look at them like, wait a minute. You just said it.
He said the N-word, nigga. Like, I don't ever think, like, I don't know. Fuck it. My brain be working too hard.
It does.
My brain be working too hard. That's why it's time to come down. Catherine, what are your social media handles?
You would ask me that, and I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No, on Instagram it's Pretty Catalyst. On Facebook it's Catherine Wicks.
BJ, thank you very much, Kat, for coming and stepping in too.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
Did a very good job.
You got to speak for all women today.
Even though it was last minute. I mean, y'all really didn't talk about topics for women, but you know, hey.
Hey, that's where you come in and be like, nah, we are not doing this man stuff. Next time. You're like, hey, let's talk about, Chanel.
Chanel.
Shit.
Hey, that's funny. That's the first brand that came in your brain.
Chanel just released the fall edition.
Hey, that's funny as hell. Oh, man.
What are your socials, BJ?
I ain't got no Facebook, but you can find me on Instagram at Stop Jumping Off Fucking Boats.
Is that really your name?
Yeah, today.
No, I'm about to look that up now.
Look, Catherine has not watched the episode of the Lucious and Friendz podcast. She's been on here. Catherine's one of the people, she'll like it and then go on about her life. I mean, she do what 90% of our viewers do. They put I seen you out there doing your thing. What we talk about? I don't know, bro.
I'll watch a snippet of it and then
The first brand men think of is Jordans. That's a lie, ma'am. It's not the first brand men think of.
No, she said what she thinks of. Like,
for men, I think,
yeah.
Jordans.
What she thinks of.
Terrible.
Just like
I'm Lucious Williams, the Pandemic Proof Lou. You can find me on Facebook, Lucious Williams, Instagram, King Lucious the Great, and Twitter, King Lucious the Great, GR number 8. This is Lucious and Friendz podcast, episode 133. Fuck with us.